175, not tail, 200,000 on the bid, 175, 180, 190, 190, 190, 200, 200 pounds another bid, now 10, 210, 20, 220.
There are tents everywhere. Wow, never seen this like this. 4,500 cars. This year, Mecum absolutely used every single square foot of the area, every single acre. Is this overflow parking? Never seen it like this. Well, that's the reason the prices this year are down, big time down. The party is over for sure.
30, 130,000, did you want to pay 125 and 130, 135, 135, did you want to pay 135 and 135 and 135 anywhere, did you want to pay 135, 135, now 40, now 40, now 45, 145, did you want to pay 145 and 145, did you want to pay 145, 145,000 to the man, did you want to pay 145, did you want to pay 145, 145, 140, now time, 140, now time, 145, did you want to pay 145, did you want to pay 145, 40,000 direction, 145, 145, now 50, 150, 145 is bid, now 150,000, car off the lot, 145, 150, 145 paper say, 145 upstairs, 150,000, 145, anybody else, 150,000 anywhere, sold $145,000, Jenny Gal.
Now offering T148.1, it's a 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon.
175, 175, 175, not tail, 200,000 on the bid, 175, 180, 190, 190, 190, 200, 200,000 on the bid, now 10, 210, 20, 220, 50, 250,000, 60, 260, 260,000, 260, man, did you want 270,000, sir? 260 here, did you want to give 270, 270, 260,000 is bid, do you want 270,000? 260 here. Do you want 270,000? Anybody else? 260 bid. Did you want to get 270, 70, 70, 270,000? So $260,000.
Hi, welcome to Viva La Máquina. We're here at the Mecum Classic Car Auction in Kissimmee, Florida. This is actually at the Osceola Heritage Park, Kissimmee. So there's a lot of fun, and this is just pandemonium. This year they actually have 4,500 cars. That's a lot. I've never seen so many cars in one place. And this year Mecum pretty much occupied the whole place, up to the fences. We have like about twice the amount of tents that we had here before, and we got people everywhere. In addition to that, this is 2024. The market is changing big time. There is a big change from last year. We were here in January, we were here in July. January, the things were still good for sellers. They were selling high prices. Not anymore. This year they're going pretty cheap. So if you're selling something here, hopefully you have some reserve on it. If not, you may have to take it home or take a lot less than what you anticipated. So let's go for it. What a pity. Getting cranked. Hudson. Bronco, 1960s. Could have done better in the back wheel. Typical Mustang and a Grand Cherokee. Renegade action. Yes. CJ7. And a Suburban. Chevrolet Impala 327. Got a GTO coming into the staging lanes. We got everything lined up by the numbers. More cars coming in. It never ends. I feel like a kid in a candy store. Look at all that. Bel Air, Torino GT. And they're all here looking for money. All these cars hopefully will exchange hands. Unfortunately, about 1/3 of them will not. And they will go to a tent called the Bid Goes On. Bid Goes On means that they can sell it before they leave the place. And that's what they want to do. There are a very high number of fees according to Mecum. They charge 10% to the seller and 10% to the buyer. That's 20% for Mecum. So there's a cost, plus all the costs of storing the vehicle, transporting the vehicle here, and also detailing the vehicle. So we're talking about, in addition to the 10% that you have to pay to sell it, you also got to pay for all that detailing and all that handling of the car, depending on how interested are you on selling it. We got a lot of modern cars here, not only old classics. Look how sharp this looks. Very bright orange. Beautiful inside. Great detailed paint. And that's the proud owner. Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Corvette RT. Look at how bright it is. Very nice shape. We got plenty of space out here. Beautiful car. I hope he gets what he is asking for. Beautiful Coronettes. This part is going over. The Dodge exhibit, and this gets pretty loud. Goes on means that they were not able to sell it at the price I wanted. 40,000 for this pickup truck? Nope. Not enough.
Aluminum 427 board to a 482.
Formula 350. This one sold.
Illinois rebuilt branding on the title.
How much here now? Somebody get 400,000 dollar bid. You better get 4. You better get 3. You better get 2. At 200,000 dollar bid. 100,000. 150,000.
Oh yes, here we got all the classics. Rolls Royce. Duesenberg. Duesenberg was actually built in America. Jay Leno has a collection of them. 300F Chrysler in pink. Because why not? Rolls Royce. I like this one. 67 330 GTC. And designed by Farina. CC2 Chevrolet out there. GTO. We got them all. Look at this big aluminum radiator. Supercharged LT4. '32 Ford, all customized, fiberglass. '23 International. From International Harvester. Falcon Club Wagon.
Look at that cruise control over there, buddy. Off and on.
G350. Bel Air convertible 57. Ford Fairlane 1950s 56. Oh, look at this Bantam. Bantam was actually the ones that won the competition for the U.S. military Jeep back in about 1939. Unfortunately, they were so small that the government figured out that they couldn't at all produce as many as they wanted. So they ended up having a contract for building trailers for the Jeep, which was as much as they could do. They were happy with it. And then Ford and Williams did the most of Jeep building. Right blue. That's very blue. I like this blue. Light, metallic.
That would be a grand slam, but yeah,
Early 20th century. Early in the 20th century, we had the brass era. Here's what they meant. They put a bunch of brass everywhere. It's a Packard, 1910. The brass era was sort of like between 05 and 1915, maybe up to 1920. We got a lot of brass. Got one that doesn't have a whole lot of brass because it's supposed to be a less expensive car. It's a Mustang. We got another brass era here. 1913 Simplex. It doesn't look that simple with all the brass. Solar Eclipse. Simplex. Look at the mechanism. You get the speed, the odometer. Very simple dash. Brass everywhere. No seatbelts, of course. But when you're going 20 miles per hour, you don't need much safety anyway. That's a Simplex That's a 54 Chevy Corvette, first generation. At the very beginning, it was a dog. It had like a 6-cylinder, like a 2-speed transmission, and it was not fast at all. And then for the second generation, they kind of pep it up a little bit. It's first generation Corvettes.